This bill focuses on preventing hazing from happening to begin with.
Speaking before Virginia lawmakers Monday morning, Delegate Atoosa Reaser spoke in support of legislation that would further enhance Adams Law, named after VCU freshman Adam Oakes, who died in February of 2021 from alcohol poisoning from hazing while pledging the Delta Chi fraternity. Adams Law requires colleges and universities to provide hazing prevention training and education to students. Now Reaser hopes to expand that education to include a planned curriculum for high school students.
I think that high school is a good time to work on preventative behavior. We can educate our students before they're in a situation where they may be facing pressure to drink to join a fraternity or for organizations at the collegiate level. And we also know that they do face forms of hazing even in their teenage years.
House Bill 719 and a companion bill in the Senate requires school boards to develop a research-based hazing prevention curriculum to students in grades 9 or 10 as part of their physical and health education. It also directs the Virginia Department of Education to incorporate the material into the standards of learning.
I'm so sorry.
Over the past 3 years, Adam's father, Eric, has traveled the state talking to students about the dangers of hazing.
This time we'll begin with Mr. Oakes.
He also testified before lawmakers Monday.
There were 11 young men indicted in Adam's death who were all products of the Virginia public school system. I'll double down on my previous statement and say, I feel confident had those 11 young men received the proper research-based hazing prevention education in Virginia's public school system, at least one of them would have known to call 911 for help that night, and Adam would be alive today. Or possibly one of them would have used a technique that we could have taught them to distract, deflect, or direct the bad behavior away from someone, or maybe not even put Adam or any of the 8 other pledges in harm's way that night.
While aspects of hazing are already addressed in high school classrooms, Reaser says the legislation will set up guidelines to help schools have a bigger impact in educating students about the dangers of hazing.
And the legislation passed a higher education subcommittee today and now heads to a full committee for a vote. If the legislation passes both houses and is signed by the governor, it would be implemented starting in the 2025-26 school year. In the studio tonight, Tracy Sears, CBS 6 News.